What is up, family? I hope you guys are doing well. This is not a cover video. This video is about how I've lost 35 pounds in 8 months. 35 pounds. I know that might not seem like a lot though in 8 months, but it's a lot for me, and I've definitely noticed it in my body, and a lot of you guys have noticed it too, and you guys have asked me what I've been doing, how I've been doing it. So this is a short video on what I've been doing. Really quick and to the point, what I've been doing is called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, if you Google it, if you look at videos on YouTube, it's not a diet, it's not telling you what to eat, but it is telling you when to eat it. It's basically a fasting period, and you might think, well, duh, you're not eating, that's why you've lost so much weight. No, what I've been doing is a 16-hour fasting period and 8 hours of eating. Some people push their bodies to do 18-hour fasting and 6-hour eating window, and some people even go as far as 20 hours fasting and only a 4-hour window. We're gonna put an example. If I finish eating dinner at 8 p.m., I won't eat until the next day at noon. That is a 16-hour period, including my sleeping time, and then from noon to 8 p.m., I can eat. You could do breakfast, lunch, and dinner in those 8 hours, but then you could also do only 2 meals a day, which is kind of ideal. You have your lunch, and then you have your dinner, and you cut out your breakfast. Some people will say, no, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need it for your energy or whatever. Your body has a lot of fat to feed off of as energy, and that's exactly what intermittent fasting is. When you're fasting for 16 hours, your body lowers your insulin levels, which allows your stored body fat to be used as energy. Insulin is responsible for your body fat. For all that stored body fat, your gut, that's exactly what it is. Another very important component is the growth hormone. It increases the growth hormone, which is the most powerful hormone responsible for weight loss. So you combine these two and you obviously get really good results. Start off slow too. If you're eating 5 meals a day, if you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you're having snacks to speed up your metabolism or whatnot, try to cut out your snacks. Only eat 3 times a day, and then slowly but surely do only lunch and dinner. Cut out your breakfast. As a personal experience, I'm just going to tell you what I've noticed. I've become more conscious of my body. I've been able to pay attention to when my body asks me for food. In the mornings, for example, I wake up and I'm fine. I don't eat until I'm hungry. Sometimes I go over 16 hours because my body is literally fine. Your body gets used to it, and that's how you are able to go from 16-hour fasting period to 18, even 20. I'm not saying do it for the rest of your life. It could become a lifestyle for sure, but do it for now. Try it. Give it a shot. If you've been dieting, if you've been eating only salads and vegetables, cutting out your carbs, just give it a shot. Portions. I've literally cut down half of my portions, so I don't need as much as I used to. If I eat, let's say, a chicken bowl, now I only eat half of it. So I'll eat half for lunch, and then I'll have the other half for dinner. But I don't eat the whole thing, which I used to do. And you know, I would get to the point where I would just be like completely full. Now I'm just satisfied. And I take control of my mind, even if my mind is saying,
hey, eat the whole thing, you'll be fine.
No, I control my mind, and I don't let it control me. So I say, I'm fine. I'll eat this for dinner. Pack up and go. And I will only eat that for dinner, and I won't eat more. So that's a huge part of the intermittent fasting. It's portion control. Control your mind, don't let it control you. Another thing about the intermittent fasting too is that because you've just fasted for 16 hours, you're not just gonna eat whatever. I've noticed that I became more conscious of what I was eating. I had just fasted for 16 hours, so I wasn't just eating junk food. I wouldn't go to a drive-thru. I made a conscious decision of what I was eating and what I was putting in my body. When it comes to dessert, snacks, or sugar, also be careful with how much you eat. So if you're craving sugar, that's fine. Your body's asking you for sugar. But if you're used to eating 2 donuts, just have 1. If you normally have 1 donut, maybe cut it in half. Satisfy that craving and then stop yourself. Don't have 2 slices of cake, only have 1. Get a smaller piece of cake. Control your portions, control what you eat, and have self-control. During the day, a lot of people offer you stuff. So if someone's passing by and they say, hey, you want some chips?
Hey, you want a cookie? Hey, you want a piece of cake, or you want a cupcake, or whatever.
Learn to say no. If you're in your fasting period, don't eat it. Say, oh no, thank you, I'm fine. Don't think you're gonna make them feel bad. Learn to say no. And if you're going to, if you're able to, if you're in that window of eating, say yes, have 1, grab 1, but don't eat a lot of it. And again, learn to say no. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Just send me your messages, send me questions if you have any. I'll try to answer them, and just let me know your story. Try to document it, take pictures of yourselves, document your starting weight, and then you'll be able to see the progress slowly but surely. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope that this helps and motivates you. Give it a shot. That's what I've been doing. Again, do your research. Intermittent fasting, and hopefully it works for you the way that it did for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We'll be right back.